Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to a live and interactive training session. Today we are in day 4 of the training session and today's topic is digital arrest. It is coming to you under the umbrella theme of emerging concerns in cyberspace. This 5-day, 5-hour online training program is brought to you by CIT NCERT New Delhi, and it's a live and interactive program, which means you can, of course, get connected to us and ask questions. Take down our phone number. This is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in, and you can send us your questions on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. For having a discussion on digital arrest, we have invited our expert in the studio, so let's welcome him. We have with us Dr. Deepak Kumar. Sir, namaskar and a very warm welcome.
Thank you, namaste.
And I would like to apprise you all that Sir is Senior Technical Manager from Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, I4C, under Ministry of Home Affairs. Now, sir, kindly, brief us what exactly we are going to learn in today's session.
Great. First of all, thank you for inviting here. Today is a very interesting topic about digital arrest. We understand exactly what is digital arrest. We understand exactly how this digital arrest comes and how a normal people become victim in this particular. And very important, like if suppose you trap into these all things, how you can safeguard yourself. So that is the things which we're going to cover in today's session.
Right. So, sir, you can go ahead with the presentation.
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, I would like to thanks for this. This series actually, which we're talking about the emerging cybercrime, emerging cyber threats, basically in cyber domain for these, basically for the citizens. And on behalf of I4C is basically Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. It's a nodal body, and this nodal body actually help for maintaining this cyber security perspective, cybercrime security perspective of a mechanism. You can say it's an ecosystem. And we have certain visions and mission for safeguard this particular. The vision is to create a safe cyberspace for the citizens of India. That is the vision, and hence we are the nodal for the same. Then the mission is to create an effective framework, an ecosystem for the prevention, detection, investigation and prosecution of cybercrime in the country. So that is the mission and vision. So in the same perspective, like today we are talking about digital arrest, the topic which we got, a simple scenario in front of you, like on Google, on any search engine, if you type a keyword called digital arrest, and now you can see exactly this is the search result of last 2 days only, and now you can see the results in front of you exactly what is this. So before telling you exactly what is digital arrest, let me show you something in a practical manner, or you can say in an example perspective, then you can understand exactly, yes, oh, this is digital arrest. So yes, I was trapped into these all things. So similarly, we talk about some news. One, on your screen exactly, digital arrest scam, where we talk about women, like she lost around 57 lakh rupees. Similarly, in Rajasthan, a person who was pursuing, or who was use this particular scam to looting people, or to fooling people. Similarly, these people, even though these criminal, you can say, or a fraudster, even though he has been trapped from Rajasthan. So it's not only Rajasthan, even though people from Chennai, from different location of the India, they have been trapped. And around 76-year-old victim, she also lost around 11 lakh of this particular from this scam. And digitally talk about this teachers, like those who are professors or teachers, even though those who are into these domain, even though they are sound knowledge of this cybercrime perspective, and they also trap into these all things. Going to the second image, basically here they're talking about Indore professor lost around 33 lakh in this and they got around 26 lakh of rupees. So this is the information from the social media, from the news headlines, basically, where people lost huge amount of money, and by the same time maybe they not receive any sort of recovery, or maybe they receive some sort of recovery, but during this time period exactly how they have been trapped, that is the big question, how these things happen. When you see the last news, digital arrest scam, where 2 including manpower agency owner arrested in Chennai, and that person, even though he was running some sort of organized gang, and it's not like a gang, like a single person who can make a call and they can say that I'm from police and they're looting people. Sometimes they have a set of people, set of entire setup. Accordingly, they try to duping people into the same domain. So the entire scenario, which is shifting from not from the calling perspective, these entire situation is shifting from numbers to mobile application. So now we're talking about the mobile application, like in this cyber domain. If you talk about mobile, if you talk about smartphones, if you don't use application, if you don't use internet, then there's no use of phone. Phone have multiple functionalities, and for last 2 to 3 years, actually, when you compare, the rise of cybercrime related to mobile application is severe. It's very serious. And nowadays what we are doing is trying to use different applications. We use applications to translate something. We use application to capture memories, editing videos, translating something, ordering something, like grocery perspective. Similarly, we do have different objective to use mobile application, but sometimes we don't know exactly these mobile applications may be fake. So the scenario which I'm trying to tell you, in this kind of situation, sometimes our data has been leaked. Data is like breached by some sort of threat actors or criminals, you can say, and somehow they got their numbers and they try to make a call, like they are saying that hello XYZ, are you from so and so department, hello, you have purchased so and so, things like that, and we forget exactly from where they have got our data. So similarly, what happened, these are the mediums or root cause, generally you can say, where our data has been leaked by this situation, and then later they try to make a call to us and they pretend themselves as custom officers, police officers, or CBI officials, or different situations which you can see. So what is happening here? This is a setup. The setup, you can understand exactly, a setup is there properly, a studio is there, and they just need one thing. They just need internet to connect with you. And internet is a medium which can use for good purpose as well as bad purpose. So initially in this scenario, what happened, a person, he himself wears some sort of dress which comes in police dress, and behind, ahead, wherever, whatever, basically they put a scenario, a room which looks like a police room. And when they make a call to any person, like, hey, I'm calling so and so from Maharashtra police or Delhi police or any police thana, even though in English language and any regional language. So sometime calling like this, and when you see the person on the other side on the phone and you see a person in police dress, then usually people think, what happened, why police is calling to me? And by the same time, when we do what, we check these numbers on Truecallers or different application, or maybe the WhatsApp logo or the profile pic, we see the emblem of like Government of India or police or something like that, then we think, oh my god, why police is calling to me? So sometimes such kind of scenarios, such kind of this plotting which create a real situation, real scenario, and usually people, maximum people, they're not aware, and when they are not aware, then they become victim in this particular, and when they are aware with this particular, it will take, like, it's a huge time, it's a long gap where they're not able to sort out their situation. So what exactly is digital arrest? So a simple mechanism, it's a series of, you can say, a trending cyber crime where like you can say, authority person could be a police, it could be a CBI, it could be ED, it could be local, anybody basically like that. They call and pretend themselves as a some government agencies officials basically, and they pretend like this and they impersonate, and then they ask exactly multiple things, like maybe like you had did something wrong, maybe we got one parcel by the name of yours particular, or maybe your Aadhaar card has been misused, so there are multiple numbers, or maybe some numbers which is like issued with your name and your Aadhaar number, and it could be anything. So these things happen, this is narrative, and definitely you have the answer yes, because yes, I have used my WhatsApp number or maybe Aadhaar number or something like that. And similarly, what happens when you trap into these all things, then they not directly ask money, they create a situation, and then they extort the money with you exactly, and they ask to come out from this situation, we will help you and we will do something, you can give the money, like that. And accordingly here people, they have lost approx lakhs of rupees, and even the figures in crores. So the average digital arrest, if you ask me the figures as per the open source or the portal, basically that is in crores, not in lakhs even though. So people are like that, even they have lost huge amount of money. I have shown you in the news as well. So now you see the images of some scammers, like how generally they pretend. So even though like when you see onto the call, onto the mobile phone, if you see the image of any police officer, they are not the real police officer. And you can see sometime what happened, that they make the call to the real police officer. So when a criminal is there, and when he see exactly, yes, this is the real, then this is the, I mean, there was some communication which has happened, and which is being recorded as well, which was in news as well. So initially when you see this particular in front of your this screen basically, so the first one, second one, third, these are the images of those criminals or scammers basically, those who they make the call and they ask the money, and silently which is being recorded, and we put something over here for example perspective. And sometimes you can see the image number 3, the top corner one, even though there is a real police officer, then when he encountered such thing, then he just called and he see some person is calling and pretending himself police. Then police ask, you tell me from which police thana you are, what is your rank and everything. And when that person not able to give the real answer or failed to the answer basically, then simply caught. So what happened, this is the situation when somebody make a call. And let me tell you exactly, this is not only the starting of digital arrest. From this perspective, we will tell you exactly what are the other manners as well. So it's an organized crime, and the tactics which is being used by threat actors or the criminals, or you can say scammers, it is in different mean. Initially start from the first one, that is called MDMA and drug parcel. Ever like if somebody call and they say that ki I'm calling from custom department, I'm calling from Maharashtra crime branch, and they speak in Marathi language, sometimes they speak in their local language, or sometimes they speak in their like in a very clear and very good English as well. And they pretend that ki you tell me, are you so and so person? Yes. And accordingly they may say that ki sir, we receive one parcel from this department, and are you Mr. XYZ, and you are from this department, and sir you have to come to the Maharashtra, even though they know that you are in Delhi, you are in Goa, you are in different place, you are not able to come. So they will make situation like that. This is the one scenario. Similarly, rackets are there, and sometimes they make a call to your family member, and they will say that ki your dad and your husband or maybe your daughter, they caught into some sort of illegal stuff, and they sometimes they use real word. I'm not supposed to use this language in this screen, but still they use some such languages, and they say that ki in this perspective, in this manner they have been caught. So we found that you are your family is good, so I just called you. So tell me sir, what need to be done, and if you allow us, we can release your daughter or you release your husband or father, but ultimately you should do something for us, like pay some money, do some sort of favor like that. So this is the third area where they can say like this. Similarly, talking about the fourth point, where what happened that time, they say that ki hello sir, as per the guideline of Supreme Court of India, or maybe some sort of government guideline, they will say that ki sir, have you watched some sort of illegal stuff online which is banned by government of India, something like that. And similarly what happened that time, of course it's a human tendency, accidentally or maybe deliberately, maybe if that content has been accessed on our mobile, so we say I don't know, or maybe yes. And by the same time police will say no sir, this is completely illegal, and it's again simply it's a crime basically, and we will do something like that. So this is also a kind of catch where they put this narrative into the with the victim basically. And the fourth and fifth is a similar one. Sometimes they create a fake summons or warrants, because nowadays it is very easy to create summons from the generative AI platform, from the chat GPT, or from different meaning. They craft very well artificial intelligence based images, or you can say the content, even the English, even the notice, even the performa. It is in such manner that a normal person, a layman person, not able to distinguish exactly, yes, this is real or fake. So similarly, sometimes they create a fake tax raid, a legal notice you can say, or by the same time maybe they send some court summons to the people, and people think, oh my god. So these are some mediums where this thing happened. And how these things happen, it's not like always police make you a call. It is in different mean. One is like somebody maybe from different number on WhatsApp, they make a call with the emblem of some law enforcement agency or police agencies like that. That is one. Similarly, maybe you get a call that is called IVR calls. If somebody make a call to you, and that call is basically from the company perspective, IVR. So from their side, some robocall kind of things are there. They make a call, they will say that ki, hello, hi, due to some violation or so and so things happen, so we would like to disconnect your number, or maybe your number has been found in some so and so things, or maybe your parcel which we have received, it is discontinued because it contains some sort of XYZ, like that. So that is a call which generally comes from other side, and you want to continue with, you have to talk to our representative, kindly press 0 or 1, like that. So when you press 0, that call gets connected to the call center, and that side a professional, a criminal mindset person is there. They will ask, okay sir, tell me how I may help you in this particular, and that is the sign where you are getting into some wrong stuff, and they will say that, sir, what is your name, I mean, you tell me, I mean, is the number which is being used for any cyber crime. So that person speak to the victim like that. So similarly, these things happen, and finally what happened, finally these things work like that. And similarly, impersonating is done. They contact via WhatsApp call or normal calls. They create fake digital things, fake police setup, organized gang perspective things are there, and promises to refund. And you know what happened, it is very interesting thing which we have seen in certain crimes. Sometimes maybe person don't have much money to repay, to give the fraudster. So sometimes they may say that, yes, tell me, like me like as a criminal, they can say, sir, as you are legit person, we would help you, we will connect with to the advocate, or you can say the other department, so they can help you. So suddenly what happened, they connect with some banks as well, and they issue some loans as well, and finally what happened, a person is already looted somewhere, and again they trap into these all things.
And sir, I want to ask, like, do they call from some kind of special number?
Yeah, you can say, because in several instances which we have seen, that the call generally comes from 1800 number. It's an IVR call generally. So in our CLI, in our number, when you see in mobile, it generally shows that it's a 1800. It's look like a company call.
Okay.
And even though DOT perspective, I mean, they have done very good initiative. This kind of call generally blocked by the basically the TSPs. One.
So DND ensures that all such calls are blocked?
Not completely, still depending on the particular the telecommunication department. But
okay.
Yes, it shows a spam, like when you talk about the Airtel. Yes, it shows a spam saying that it's a spammy number, something like that. Apart from that, I know that many people are using Truecallers onto their device. So even though it shows that spam calls are red kind of things. So yes. But with the help of Sanchar Sathi, you can see, or Government of India or DOT perspective, many changes has been done, many such fraudulent number which is being blocked, and no doubt number, even many mobile phones which is being blocked. So yes, things like that. So fancy number are being used for the operation, because it is good to gain the confidence of the user. Okay, so moving ahead, this is the tactics generally which is being used. It is very interesting to know, it's not only a person call police and say we got parcel, it comes in different manner, and all are linked with these things. And now what happened next? So first, we should know exactly the modus operandi, first of all, like how it happened. Ever you think that you use some application which is maybe suspicious, which is may not be correct, which is maybe fake, or maybe anything. So whenever you install any application, they have certain permission. So once you install any application, if that application asks the contact, if that application asks about the SMS permission, it's mean that you are giving access to the application developer. So when you give this acceptance or acknowledge these all things, so you understand exactly you're not only allowing them, you are also allowing to them to use or to see exactly what is in your phone, what SMS generally you are getting from different entities. So this is the situation. But what about the contacts? So when you use this application, if the contact which is being taken by that criminal from your phone, and if you uninstall that application, even though your data has been lost, it is already sent to the criminal, basically they have taken by the criminal or fraudster for the various cybercrime mean. And in future again they do what? They try to make a call after 2 months, after 3 months, and you think that, I mean, I didn't share my number anywhere, how somebody called me like this? So similarly these things happen because we are giving our numbers in different platforms through OTP. When you go to the bank, when you go to cinema hall, when you go to any malls, like, sir, there's a lucky draw for with your name, kindly tell your number. When you go to do shoppings, malls like that, sir, for billing perspective, kindly tell your name, what is your name, number. We give name and number properly to them. So thousands of means are there to getting your number which is being dispersed or for the public domain.
So what should be done in such scenario?
Initially, we should understand exactly, is that compulsory to give the number, one, and to whom you giving your number, that is okay. But when somebody calling to you, you just verify. When somebody come to your home, generally you ask, who are you, what's the purpose? You're not saying, okay, come to sit, and like that. So similarly, for the name perspective, when you should understand, you should verify. That is very, very important. And second, if again they're trying multiple time calling and they are bombing means like they're spamming sometime, you simply block it. You can report it. That is the simple thing which is required, because what is happening, there are thousands of mean where a criminal want to connect with you, but you have only one mean, your awareness to prevent yourself for the prevention perspective, and parallelly government is doing something, that is the separate part.
But sometimes when you visit a cafe, you have to give your number so that you can get further discounts.
So that is a kind of GREED, greed, depending on the situation.
Okay.
And I would say, yeah, that is fine, but that is a policy depending on to the cafe, coffee house as well. If you assure that yes, you have given your number only to the coffee, something like that, then you may ask exactly how this data has been leaked, like that. But it's a very lengthy process. So I would say prevention is better than cure. You be sure about this particular freebies like that, because 15% discount is not bigger than your life actually.
True.
Okay, so moving ahead, the second point is called urgency. They create an urgency like that, ki, oh no, you did something wrong. So the Modus, talking about the urgency, it create a panic. So when a person is in panic or in fear, then he forget every things. He forget about the helpline number 1930. He forget about whatever the awareness which we have given. He forget about the police. He only focusing about how I can come out from this situation. And by the same time, that criminal, that pretending the person, the police officer or a scamster, basically those who are impersonate, basically, they will say that, ki, boss, you do one thing, come to this platform called Skype, come to WhatsApp, come to Microsoft Team, come to any WebEx link, and be in front of me and just enable your camera. And by the same time, what happened, like you are like connected with that person and you follow their orders exactly what they are saying. So in that case, what happened, many people got arrested, or they following this kind of things by the police for 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, like that. And that time period is the longest time period which you can say for the digital arrest. So that case comes in, the first case which comes in Faridabad, a girl was there. First of all, there is no such words like digital arrest, frankly saying. And when somebody say digitally arrest, there is nothing like that. So when she was not aware with these all things, then she paid sort of money, she trapped into these all things, and finally then she said, oh my god, what happened with me? I was a student, I was a technical person, but still I trapped into these all things. So what about the person who is not techie, who is not those who don't have a sound knowledge about these all things? So this is the things which has happened. And nowadays everybody is using phone, everybody is using different social media platform, and these are the root cause where things are coming, basically. Now, from the digital arrest perspective, what are the checklist we have to verify for the prevention points? So in front of you, like first is like, if suppose if any police and any person sending legal notice, or maybe you can say somebody calling, you have to verify it properly. And police station is not very far. You can also visit police station directly. Boss, I got something like that. Can you please help me? It is real or fake? Initially, such things nothing exists. But if you have a situation, you can ask from the experts who are there. You can go to the police station as well to verify these all things. And very, very important, you should aware, is these things really happen? I mean, somebody really want to connect through this sort of medium like that? That is one. Second point is called verify. You should hang up. You should wait. Take a pause, understand exactly, I mean the content is real, the content which is mentioned, I have to check with our some sort of experts whether they will verify, they will tell exactly it is real or not, like that. Similarly, if no info is there, they will not give any real information. If you ask about, tell me which police station you are, I am from Telangana police station. If you ask who is your senior ACP, because normal people don't know the designations, they will not speak directly with the police. Sometimes they fear exactly what happened, and this fear, this emotional perspective, they will take undue advantage, and finally normal people trap into this situation. Similarly, they don't ask ransom directly. Remember, this is a tricky thing which we have seen common in this particular. They will plot something, they will create a narrative where you will you come in such situation, okay sir, let me arrange something for you. So police will say, boss, if you are a victim, and you look like a legit person. So we do one thing, we will connect with our advocate, we will connect with some doctor, we will connect with some bank, like that you can talk with them and they may help you for this particular. So sometimes we have seen that a person, they don't have much money, so these criminals connect with some banks and immediately they got approval, they got the loan, and from the same money, like you transact that money from one place to other place. So I mean, again, this is situations happen because people is in fear. And the last is very important, like report suspicious activities to authority. I will cover this chapter at the end, but initially this is the simple mechanism, what is what. Now we discuss about the digital arrest, we discuss about the modus operandi, but there are certain things which is interlinked with this kind of crimes. Let me show you what exactly these all. So these all cyber crimes perspective things are there, and trending perspective, we know about nowadays the buzzing word, you can say, artificial intelligence based crimes are too much, deep fake, deep nude, deep things are there, and digital arrest is the top one. FedEx was also there, it was trending last year too much, and watching illicit content and Aadhaar drugs based crimes are there, where it is linked with digital arrest. Similarly, online task based, work from home, and online gambling. This is the important slides which is in front of you, because these are the trending cybercrime in India itself, which is happening in a different manner. When I say different manner, it's mean that a set of call center, they can sometimes they pretend as a fast-tag customer care, and the same person, they can become like a Mahakumbh helicopter booking yatra person, and like that. It could be anyone. The only one thing, the narrative is there. So suppose you are traveling somewhere and you book a hotel from some application, but you got something very cheap price on Google search engine. I'm not pointing Google itself, it could be any medium like that. So initially when people search something, they got a result in a very lesser price or cheaper price, they make a call, they book these all things, and by the same time, if they not got anything, then they make a call to customer care. What they do, they even they search customer care number on Google, like so and so customer care, and the number prompt over there, they make a call like that. And when they make a call, that side, a person, the set of team which is there, they will ask, sir, madam, tell me, how can I help you? They speak very well, and this tactic is called social engineering. A sweet voice comes from there, hello ma'am, I'm Pooja, Preeti, like that, sir, tell me, how can I help you? So in that tactics, half of your tension you will forget. You will come, sir, madam, actually I don't want money, I want if you arrange some other room. So that time they will say, sir, we do one thing, you have to pay half money in Radisson or XYZ, then you can pay half of the money. So what happened, first time you already lost your money, second time again you lost half of the money. So the narrative goes on. So awareness is very important, and the people who are doing these all things, they are very sharp, they are very smart, and the same people sometimes they come into digital arrest kind of crimes, because when they know exactly this person already looted in one of the crime called Mahakumbh booking something, let's try again, maybe this person again come into digital arrest. We will say like that, ki boss, you been to this place, you violated something, and we are from police, like that.
True.
Moving ahead, blue tick verification, like nowadays what is happening, it is very common, like we are updating something. Why I'm saying these all things, because when you're talking about the blue tick, so this blue tick option talk about a person who is looking something for their page, for their social media profile accounts, and by the same time, if any person claim that ki, sir, madam, your profile is good, we are sending one link, you just do this survey, and after we verify these all things, then we can provide this blue tick. So by the same time, if a person is technical sound, he can able to fill the links, he can able to provide something, same information, maybe some other person or criminal, they may call again, they may say that, boss, you have some sort of issues, and they can again plot with the digital arrest kind of crime. So sometimes this is also there, which is there. In a big city, they can demand, they can ask in a very biggest manner perspective, but in a small city, we have seen the crime, from the cyber crime perspective, they don't ask huge money, they ask small money, like 20,000, 50,000, 1,000. Even it is a 1,000, it's some money, it's 1 crore, it's some money. So this hard earned money is not only used for cyber crime, sometimes the same money which may be used for national security, through money going through Hawala to other country. Money is investing through the crypto perspective in a different manner. So there are various means which is there. So seasonal IPL crickets are there. You can say different things are there. E-commerce frauds are there. Accounts hacks are there, which is there. So now emerging threats perspective, we have studied about digital arrest. Similarly, we do have cyber slavery. We have cyber kidnapping. We do have AI generated threats. So AI is also now connecting with the digital arrest. So what is happening here? Somebody sent an audio clip, and that audio clip is similar to the person to whom they are calling. Suppose my name is Deepak, and somebody called to me, and they will say that ki, sir, your father is asking some money, like that. So they will not say like this. They do what? They use my father's voice. They use some sort of online platform. It's very cheap and very simple method to convert my dad's voice into AI basically, and they use same voice, and they send that voice to me. When I hear that voice, so I'll think, oh my god, my dad asked me something for the money, or maybe anything basically. So that is kind of deep fake audio, where it is linked with digital arrest. So once the trust has been built, then the new call will come. They will say, yes, I have sent you one video audio, so your dad told me to do some sort of transfer money to my account, or I am sending to you, like that. So when somebody is sending money to me, I will say, okay, and why not, you can send it to me. But I forget exactly the link which they are going to send me. That may be a phishing link, that may be a fishy link. So this is the situation they will create, and that is organized crimes kind of situation, where normal person not able to come into this thing. So crime comes in different shapes basically. You see the example of deep fake. If you see different, so I just put something which is recently trending over here, with the name of celebrities, with the name of influencers, which you can say. And few days back, some country specific things are there, where people create, or some narratives created some sort of artificial intelligence or deep fake videos, where people are like doing, they're fighting, they are saying something on social media, like for example Sachin Tendulkar, for example. So what is happening, he is giving some bite on some different video. So some people mix their voice into something like, invest something on so and so, company, invest something on this game. So normal person, they think that, oh my god, if celebrity is saying like this, then why should not I use my money to invest in this particular? So deepfake can come into different shapes.
Excuse
and
me,
that is very important.
I would like to ask you something. So Trump and Zelensky,
exactly. So last
I thought it's real.
So no, this is the real situation. This is an incident scenario, and what happened, we have seen on social media platform as well. People, they create some AI video where they're fighting with each other.
Yeah.
So that video, some people think that it's not a real video, it's a AI based video. So it's a simple tense situation where sometimes narrative are there, where some people can create some sort of negative element with the use of deep fake and these all things. So there's a political perspective. Similarly, actress which was there, from the investment based frauds which is a trending on social media, it could be on Instagram as well, and similarly on gaming perspective, online gaming perspective which is there. So this is the image which I have added, and again I'm telling this one, some people create some fake video where they both are fighting like this with the help of AI, with the help of artificial intelligence. So that was the situation. And similarly for other celebrities, so there are many celebrities, many newcomers are there, many new influencers are there. Even though if one influencer is saying that do something, so similarly what happened, the followers generally they follow these all things. Okay, so now where is the gap exactly? Like we understand about the cybercrime, we understand about the deep fake, we talk about digital arrest, we talk about different things. Then what happened? Here, like a common pillar is in front of you. It could be a greed. When you are in greed, then nobody can save you. You have to use your senses, because somebody asks money, boss give me some money. Then you think, why you ask money? But some person asking money, like I have to do something, you do investment, something like that. Then it depends on you, like if you give you money or not. But if a random person, a stranger on internet, or maybe that person talk on any social media platform, it could be any dating site, it could be investments perspective, it could be social media, or you can say LinkedIn, and that stranger, even though you don't know that stranger, and if they ask some money and you're giving money to them without verifying something, so that time with your consent you are giving money, there's no crime happened. And after that, if that person looted you, cheated you, and he like ran away, then that is the issue. Then you go to the police station, then you report what happened with you. So my point here is that in cyber, basically, if something which talks about like, oh my god, such kind of flat 50% offer is there, so it's not offer, there's something fishy behind this. It's not about the shopping mall or e-commerce perspective, it could be anything. Similarly online, if somebody talk about some offers on greed perspectives, if you come into greed, like investment based things are there, people are saying that invest some sort of money into this particular and you will get 300% investment into this particular, you will get some sort of additional money with the same. By the same time, you invest money, you will get return good. But after 1 month, what happened, like when you invest your entire money, then they simply block your account. And by the same time, then you go to the police station, then you say that ki, all my money, my savings has been lost. So my question is there, like our question should be like that: what happened during the first time when you got the good money? That time you not think about the police or any particular person like that. Anyways, so panic, trust and fear, that is also the pillar where sometime people create panic and fear. So in digital arrest, this is a kind of phenomena where they create some sort of situation where they create a fear and the panic to the end user, the victim, and accordingly they try to extort the money in a different mean. So this is a very severe concern. So we should understand cybercrime perspective, we should control, we should understand our emotions, and very important, we should know exactly what is the output and the mean for the same thing. A small input I would like to add, like how this malwares or digital arrest based or contact or any sort of crimes are happening. So what is happening, normally things are coming from social media, that is one. Second, talking about the mobile SMS which is there, sometimes like from the mobile application, from the SMS which is coming to our device, through the phishing emails, through the phishing links and attachments which is there. Similarly, various platforms and messages are there where they're sending messages and we think, oh my god, it's a free, then that is also kind of situation. Drive by download means like if suppose you search something on internet and similarly any random application download onto your device or machine or laptop or computer or a mobile. Similarly, that is also kind of a malicious thing which is come to your computer, and it's not compulsory like if you have installed, like you can say the antivirus, then you are safe. Sometimes they can bypass the antiviruses. So these are the things, and what happen if they come into our device, so they can create a havoc. You never know exactly what they can do. They can use this thing for various cybercrime perspective. So now moving ahead, at the end of this session particular, we talk about the countermeasure. We talk about the issues, we talk about the how things are happening, but for the countermeasure perspective, we should know exactly how it happened. So let's again discuss digital arrest, how it happened. We discussed about the modus, but now the question comes in when it's a national based issue. When we see there are around more than like 1.5 lakhs complaints pertaining to the same, there are different situations are there where people don't know exactly how to counter these all crime, what parameter, what kind of checklist they have to maintain. They don't know exactly what is what. So initially, as per this Man Ki Baat, so Man Ki Baat, even though our honorable minister, they have also mentioned, Prime Minister sir, they mentioned in 115th Man Ki Baat address about this particular in this digital arrest. So डिजिटल अरेस्ट के फ्रॉड में फ़ोन करने वाले कभी पुलिस, कभी सीबीआई, कभी नारकोटिक्स, कभी आरबीआई, ऐसे भांति भांति के लेबल लगाकर बनावटी अधिकारी बनकर बात करते हैं और बड़े कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ करते हैं. मुझे मन की बात से के बहुत से श्रोताओं ने कहा कि इसकी चर्चा जरूर. सो द पॉइंट हियर इज़ लाइक व्हेन दिस इज अ नेशनल इशू, व्हेन यू नो when you make a call from your phone, you understand that the caller tune. So that caller tune, call on 1930, that is the objective of this particular session. Now you understand exactly how severe this particular crime. So again, prevention perspective 1, we should update our phones softwares, that is very important. Remember, you should not keep same password for all the devices. If you're using Insta, Snap, Facebook, you should create different passwords. Even though if you have password, you should use two-step verification, two-factor authentication. If you use two-factor authentication, if suppose anyhow your password has been leaked, even though nobody can able to get into your real account. Third, you should aware with the phishing attacks and new tactics which is coming into the there. So for example, like water bill scams. Earlier we heard about electricity bill, but now in Delhi itself, water bill scams are trending. So people don't know exactly what is this. So same narrative with the new mechanism. So people think, oh my god, the government gone. So again, we have to think about this. So it's not about the government, about the awareness. We should understand the awareness exactly how things are happening. The last one is called data recovery. Suppose today your phone has been lost. So do you have the data backup? Do you maintain some sort of things which is very important? So yes, you should maintain your data backup, important data of your phone, of the devices which is there. Apart from that, Virus Total is there. That Virus Total kind of platform is online, like to verify, to check, to understand exactly if the suspicious file is there, a website is there, a link is there. How can you able to understand exactly this is a fake link or real link? Similarly, URL scan is a website as well in front of you. That URL scan is also kind of online free platform where you can use a fake link or real link or phishing link or suspicious link to verify either the content is real or not. So let's take some example here. Few days back, what happened? Not few days back, you can say month. A trending cybercrime is happening in which is like a WhatsApp account takeover. Means somebody taken the access of your WhatsApp account and you're not able to use your WhatsApp. So sometimes what happened, to make sure that initially you should use two-step verification or two-step authentication. So no third party can able to use your WhatsApp account. Means like suppose if accidentally you give OTP to other person, so at least they should use password to get into your account. So that is very important element for the WhatsApp perspective. Second, that is about the Gmail or Google. So Google, if you're using Google, basically, of course, everybody is using Google. But in Google, generally, what happens that you can check about your like your history, your every activity. So you can Google my activity. Google my activity. This keyword you can search. You can check your dashboard, like your password strength, your connected devices, your GPS, your history, your location, your YouTube, everything. So that is very, very important for the same thing that you can check with the Google. By the same time, you can also verify exactly what kind of things are publicly. So why I'm showing this particular, so here you're doing some small mistakes, and that mistakes is taking, I mean, this can be misused by criminals, and then they make a call to you, then they make a call to on the behalf of digital arrest. So that is why I'm pointing here ki what are the loopholes, what are the issues and root cause generally where we have to make a good practice. And when you make a good practice, I challenge you, nobody can able to hack you, because it is very tough to the criminal, because they only hack when you are not you are lack with your awareness, not have a proper knowledge. And now last talking about the cybercrime. So what happened, like suppose you trap into these all things, you can report onto the cybercrime.gov.in. It's a national cybercrime reporting portal. It's a central national cybercrime reporting portal. The domain URL is www.cybercrime.gov.in, cybercrime.gov.in. आप यहाँ पे you may go there and you can also report over there. You can report a complaint, and the complaint pertaining to CPRGR, that is also there. Somebody blackmailing you by the name of digital arrest, you can also report on to the cybercrime perspective. You please provide entire information, like from where you got the call, what kind of numbers they had to have, and if they are calling multiple times, you can provide the multiple numbers. That is very, very important. By the same time, if they are providing any financial information, like you can make a transaction over here, you can check this link, you can also provide. And if you looted, I mean, you have trapped, you have transacted so many amount to them, you can please provide all the information with the same. You never know, maybe by giving your information, if any other person is also doing the same thing, so they can also be safe. So it could be really predictive intelligence which is there. And this is this report suspect. In digital arrest or digital perspective, many people are reporting. They are saying that ki, sir, actually I got a call, but I was aware and I got to know that ki such things are happening, but I would like to report this number. So this is the very good option which you can say into the portal. We do have suspect repository. Under that you have report suspect. In report suspect, if you go there, click this button. How you can go? You can go to the website one. They have a tab called suspect data. Then you have report suspect option, and finally you do have this particular window where you can report your number, your website, your phone number, I mean the criminal one basically, and simply you can upload the awareness point which is very, very important, and finally it is happening. And last very important, that cyber dost, I mean cybercrime perspective, digital arrest perspective, we have like from the I4C perspective, we have release various we have shared various cyber awareness perspective pertaining to digital arrest, some real cases, some things on these platforms, on these cyber dost. It is an official handle, and you can check these things on WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, different platform, where you can able to get the latest update about what is the new trend in the area of cybercrime. So suppose if something latest trending cybercrime is happening, you can able to understand from these official government official handle by the same time. And when you understand exactly what the new things are happening, then it is very safe to you for the perspective. So that is very important for you there. And last, very important, like I am always saying one thing, like why these digital arrests are happening, why cyber crimes are happening, because in this social media, in this era, cybercrime is a borderless crime, and this kind of crime, I mean, comes in any jurisdiction basically. So the point here is that if the content, if the document which is being posted online and which is have been posted online, it's like a genie is out of the bottle. So like if suppose you posted something on social media, so don't assume that this can be safe. You never know exactly, this can be misused. So sometimes, which is very important for the same thing. So last slide is a quiz perspective in front of you. If I'm asking like, what does I-Forces stands for? Is it International Cybercrime Control? Is it Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center? Is it Internet Crime Command Center? Or option D is Institute for Cyber Security and Control. So I'm just leaving over here and telling you exactly what is this I-Forces stand for. You can give your answer on your comment box. So that is entire thing about the cybercrime. So at a summary point of view, I would like to point, in digital arrest, you should always aware, stop, think and take action. I'm repeating again, stop, think and then take action. That is one. Second, if you trap into these all things, kindly report to the nearest police station or call to 1930. That is the helpline number. If the call is not connecting, you try to report on cybercrime.gov.in, the website. Third, you can also report to the nearest police station. That is the important. And very important, when you report your complaint, don't sit and sleep. After 2 days, 3 days, go to the police station, ask exactly the status of the complaint. Accordingly, they will tell you the status of the complaint, and that can really work. And last, very important, always follow CyberDose handle. That can really help to prevent from this cybercrime. If you are aware, nobody can able to hack you. That is the whole situation about the digital arrest.
Well, I'm definitely following one. So that was our session on day 4 on digital arrest. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution to the session, for your time.
Thank you.
And now you please stay tuned for Sahyog, and along with that, do watch this schedule, what's all there. So you can watch all these programs on our YouTube handle, NCERT Official. Up next is Sahyog. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. Namaskar.